Yeah, I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Blowing the
Nathan Rogers here with MMA Futures. I'm joined today by Alan Olivas. Alan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Coming off of a big victory, tell me what that victory means to you, getting to that 8-2 record. You now won 8 in a row after starting off with 2 losses. What does it mean to you to be at that 8-2 record and actually getting a win as a main event on a major card?
Honestly, it means a lot to me. I always knew I was gonna be in that position, though. Even though I was 0-2, I just knew I had to work really hard and get my stuff together. So that's what I did. I worked really, really hard, and I think I fought like 5 fights in a little under a year. So being able to fight Jacob Throg, which I thought was gonna be my toughest fight in the Midwest, just because he knows me really well. Being able to pass that test, it felt really good, man. Definitely boosted up my confidence that I can go on a big show and take on anybody.
What is next for you? I mean, are you looking at another main event? What do you got coming up? What you got looking at? What are you looking to do next?
We're looking to get on Contender Series, short notice call. If all fails, then I'm gonna start asking for the 25 championship belt, and try to get 2 straps in 2 different weight classes.
So you fought at 35 up to this point. Why are you making the decision to move down to 25? And how hard is that cut going to be for you?
And honestly, I don't think it'll be a hard cut at all. So prior on this 8-fight win streak, I had to fight at 155 at one time, and I had to fight at 145 one time because my opponents missed weight by 10, 20 pounds. I didn't even cut much weight from the last fight. I was 139 on fight week. So I don't think the cut for 125 is going to be hard. If anything, I'm making the move to 125 because I feel at a higher level I have to fight people my size. I just didn't want to tax my body during the regional scene.
Super exciting to see you trying to make that step up. I mean, a lot of those guys at the gym there with you have done that, whether it be Isaac Dolgarian or David Onama. Tell me a little bit about, being at Ignite Jujitsu there with Zach Cumming. What does it mean for you to have an experienced coach like Zach and Jason High and have those other guys around you?
It means a lot. I know Zach since I first got introduced to MMA. I was like 17, 16 years old. So I've always looked up to him. I've seen him do great things in the UFC. And then Jason High has been cornering me for my last 5 fights. And these are 2 men that I can trust with everything. So coming to any fight, having them in my corner, my confidence is off the roof. Plus, they have, probably over 100 fights between them too. So I get all the knowledge that I need from them.
Who are your main training opponents there at Ignite?
My main training partner was Isaac Dolgarian. He recently just made the move to Factory X, so he can get ready for his next fight coming up. As in right now, Jeff Molina, Gage Young, Sean Atkinson, Mohamed Solak, and Ty Dollar signed. We call him Tyreek Robbins. Those have all been my main training partners for the moment.
Obviously, you talked about, Contender Series and looking for that short notice fight in the UFC. How hard is it to stay ready for an extended period of time to be ready for that?
It's not hard at all right now. I'm super motivated, ready to go. I was hoping to get the call this weekend. Brendan Moreno, and who I helped get ready for Kai Kara France. I was with him for 3 months, helping him for that camp. Being able to, if I would have been able to share the card with him, would have meant the world. But I feel motivated than ever, man. I feel like every day I wake up just hoping I get a call. So it's not hard at all for me right now.
Man, you got some other interesting things going on outside of the MMA world, still kind of part of the MMA world. Tell me a little bit about this project you got going on.
And so we got the Immortals Fight Club going on. We've been going on almost for 2 years now. Basically, we are introducing ourselves into Web3. A lot of the fighters, as you know, we kind of struggle sometimes before we get to the UFC financially because camps can be a little expensive. So one of the biggest purposes on this is to bridge the gap between Web3 and MMA fighters and help them make a little bit of money on the side, and it also compensate fans with more memorabilia from their favorite fighters. We have fighters from all levels. I have fighters who are up and comers like Gage Young, who have not made it to the UFC but I know they well. I have people who are currently in the UFC. I have world champions and people who have already done it all and are Hall of Famers. And the purpose of that is because we call it the Immortals Fight Club. We want to make sure every fighter's legacy gets immortalized in a way or other in the community. So it's very fun right now. We're getting ready to launch our first big watch party this Saturday. We have Thiago Alves, Renato Moicano, Johnny Eblin, Grant Dawson, all kinds of names coming up to the event to just watch party. We have them in our project as well, some of them. So we're very excited to be able to expand the MMA community.
So for those that don't understand what you're trying to do, explain a little bit about the Web3 and kind of how that's going to be able to help fighters.
So they're non-fungible tokens, NFTs is what we're doing. So you basically get an NFT of our fighter. We are doing a little bit different in other projects. Some of our NFTs have little gold gloves on the right corner. And if you were to buy one of those NFTs, which is a picture of the fighter, a JPEG, basically is what it looks like, it will come with a little smart contract that will give you, memorabilia. Will give you signed gloves from the fighter, signed shirts, posters, all the good stuff. And in return, the fighters who we're making the NFTs of are gonna get a percentage of the sales, and that will help them be able to help themselves out during camps, and also it helps them motivates them to stay in touch with other fans.
Man, that's awesome. That's an exciting thing. It's nice to see kind of you building something for the community out there. So for those that are a little bit more aware of Web3, kind of tell me like where are you doing this at? How can they get involved? How can they get the NFTs? Those kinds of things also.
No, that's our excellent question. So we have a Discord. It's the Immortals Fight Club Discord. That's where we basically hold our main community there. We talk about fights, our picks, everything MMA related there. That's what we talk about. And then we also have our Twitter where we keep everybody updated on everything that's going on with the Immortals, as in Instagram. Right now we haven't we haven't set a day to mint, which is the day where we're gonna sell the art. It'll be probably late third quarter this year, whenever the art's done. But we're just waiting to make sure everything is ready to go. So we're looking to mint late quarter of this year, and we will actually be posting all over social media as how to get to the mint. So, and here in a couple months, we'll be letting everyone know that they can go and mint from us.
Awesome, man. Well, I guess the only other thing I got for you is tell us how people can find you, how to get in contact with you, and how to follow your career and be part of it.
You can hit me up at Instagram at the Alan Olivas, or on Facebook at Alan Olivas, or on Twitter as Casey Bad Boy, or the Alan Olivas Bad Boy MMA. Those are the three handles you can find me on, or you can look us up at Immortals Fight Club at Instagram and Twitter. We have other co-founders, just not myself. I have a Wagman who is married to Grant Dawson. She's another founder of the project. We have Flory Neptune, who's another professional MMA fighter. So you can also hit those two ladies up, and they'll be able to take care of you.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for taking the time to sit down and chat with me for a little bit today. I'm excited about the project. We'll make sure we get all of that stuff posted below in the on the YouTube video or on the podcast, and I hope everybody checks them out.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you for having me. Thank you so much.